Y'all, it's so much going on. It, it's it's too much going on. First of all, the government shut down. Crypto was in the shit, like in the poopy, and then it's coming up. It's coming up out here. But I've been paying attention to the Nicki Minaj and the Cardi B. First of all, it's got me jittery as hell. It's got me jittery as hell. The whole situation. And somehow Whitney Houston has made her way into the conversation. Where I had a video where somebody was saying, I was saying, like, you know how they've been saying, like, oh, Nikki, she's on drugs, she's cocaine, such and such and such. And I said, really, really about respecting her art. It's really about respecting her pen, right? Because she can she can rap. Like if we're talking about female rap artists, it doesn't matter what she does in her spare time, she can rap. And if she didn't get into the game, the way that she moves, women wouldn't even be able to move. Like I feel like the people who they made after her, all they do is try to mimic her sex appeal or whatever, whatever. But that girl really can rap. Like she's on songs. She revived. She made it so people was getting money, like still getting money. Like a lot of her songs are still going on, still on the charts. Like Eminem wouldn't be getting what songs will we be listening to that belong to Eminem? No, but she did a song with him and she's getting him paid residual checks. See how that works? So her like Gucci Man, she got a song with Gucci Man. Like I'm wondering like where certain artists got their money from, but a lot of them is still hanging on, still clinging on to the charts because of the songs that they got with her. Like a lot of the songs she was doing with Wayne, like a lot of people fell off, but she didn't. I hate to be the one to say it, but a lot of people fell off, but she didn't. And people don't want to hear it. One thing that I noticed about like the internet, when you say the truth, you're hated for that. If you tell the truth, people do not like that. They do not. People love to live in a lie, and you cannot like everybody like. Oh, she should be respecting Cardi. She did a song with Cardi, and Cardi did come out and shade her. She did a song with Cardi, and Cardi came right out and shaded her. They did the motorsport thing, and then I just feel like we don't realize like the industry plans. I was saying earlier, I had said something about Whitney. Hey, Whitney Houston, right? Somebody was like, well, Whitney Houston, she played good with her peers. Do y'all know what they did to Whitney Houston? Do y'all know what they did to Whitney Houston? First of all, she was at an award show when she passed away. She was at an award show amongst her quote unquote peers. So don't say that she was so good to her peers. Ray J is running around like a chicken with his head cut off because he was around one of the main players in the situation with Whitney Houston. Are y'all serious? Like we forgot that somebody was like Whitney was Whitney was so good to her peers that these are the peers that was out here calling her a crackhead. See, you see how they do? They do the same thing, and then you cannot be a star in this color. This color, this like a brown. Nikki is a brown color. When you are a brown woman, and when you are a brown person, and I'm saying literally the color brown. Like Cardi B is fine being at the top of the charts because of the complexion of her skin. I hope it's somebody out there who understands what I'm saying. That girl is brown and controls the masses. Beyonce is light. So you see how they will work it out for her. She's light, but to be a brown woman, no, no. You can't do nothing but sell Popeye's chicken. You see Viola Davis, how good she plays in her roles, and none of her roles is A-list movies? Because that's the colorism. You cannot. What black woman do they show that in a position of pro? You gotta understand. Nikki's booking her own shows. She don't need the label to do the things that she's doing. Cardi needs her label. Cardi just went out and got pregnant by a football player because she needs to insure a check because the deals that rappers get is terrible. You do understand that they get deals where there's an advance check. So they are expected to get shows. They are expected to pay the record label back. The money that they be flashing in your face is their advance. When somebody say it's an advance, it's basically like a loan. It's a business loan. Put something in the chat. Let me know y'all understand what I'm saying. Cardi B broke. She was literally like when I say she was literally just out there selling CDs on a train. Physical CDs. Who is who is really buying physical CDs? Where are you gonna play it at? Cars don't even come with CD players anymore. If you do get in the car and they got a CD player, the CD player probably holding the same CDs. Hi, thank you for coming. I'm like, no, we all can't be on the same page. That's all I'm saying, y'all. We all not on the same page when it's concerning this Cardi, this Nicki. We not on the same page. We not looking at it lyrically like, do you listen to the stuff that girl be saying? Thank you for the likes. Like, are we listening? No. This is the machine. It's Nicki versus the machine. It's Nicki versus the machine. You mean to tell me the song that Cardi B just put out is absolutely subpar. Subpar. Okay? The song that Cardi B just put out is subpar. And Jay-Z cleared that beat. Jay-Z, who had title. And then think about how all this all plays into each other.
G's couch is worth $20 million.
Boy, stop playing. What are y'all doing? Stop that. Go back upstairs and stop that. Cause what? He got a what? $25,000. First of all, he don't have no money. That's his parents' money. All right, go ahead back in there. You on YouTube now? Sorry. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. As far as I'm concerned, because it got super busy in here. As far as I'm concerned, it's the machine. It's Nicki versus the machine. It's Nicki versus the machine. Nobody's gonna understand when she starts saying, "Oh, there is this thing on YouTube. It's an old video, but the video been out for a long time. It's by John JohnTodd. John Todd. He did this thing where he explained the demons behind the music, and this is where I got upset. Where I start making videos today. When Nicki said that Cardi was putting spells on her music, everybody wanted to call her crazy. But why do you think she was physically trying to sell CDs? Physically showing us records, physically showing her selling records. That's what she's talking about. But everybody out here spiritual. Y'all got cinnamon for this. Y'all got this for that. Y'all got all the stuff that y'all doing. Y'all doing crystals and y'all got this. But when somebody say this is spiritual, y'all don't want to hear that. That's crazy. Why is that? Why is that? I'm just asking. Why is that? Why is it that as soon as everybody's so spiritual, everybody's reading tarot cards, everybody speaking of this and going to see this medium, but when somebody Christian say this is spiritual, blah blah blah, we say no. That's one thing I noticed about us. Anything could be spiritual until you start talking about God, the Most High God. We support Yamaya. We support Oshun because Beyonce said. But when it comes to the Most High God, that you're crazy. Why is that? Hey, why is that? Why is that? Why is it that the when we get online, you get on TikTok or you get on some other apps, the people that do the tarot card readings, the people that do all that stuff, why is it that what is my name? My name's Naira. Why is it that it will be hundreds of people in their lives? It will be hundreds of people in their lives they're regarded. But if you say anything, you say Jesus, you say this or that, you are done. You are done. It's crazy. Soon as Nikki starts saying this is spiritual and that is spiritual, y'all need to watch out. Jigga, Jay Z, name was Jehovah. They was calling him the guy MC. She's crazy though. She's bitter. They was calling him the God MC. Beyonce has church services after her, but Nicki Minaj is crazy for saying this. I'm crazy, because we having this conversation, even though y'all don't think that this is a battle for good and evil. Y'all don't think that that plays out into every aspect of y'all life. Y'all just think it's y'all entertainment. Child, I got a friend. We be on the phone. We talking all the time, every time. But as soon as we talk about something spiritual, we be at odds. That's how life works. When it comes to those things, the things that are really really deep, nobody, you know, the things that are super super deep, y'all want to call everybody crazy. Like, oh, she's crazy. Soon as and this is how the world works. The people who control the media. Soon as Dave Chappelle said he didn't want to do it, he was crazy. Soon as Martin Luther King, Martin Lawrence ain't want to do certain stuff, he was crazy. Every time somebody don't want to comply with the system, they are automatically crazy. Why is that? Why are we calling Nicki Minaj crazy? They were saying Whitney Houston was crazy. Why? Well, she wanted to go to Israel, and she was saying that black people was in Israel. They said she was crazy. Her and Bobby Brown was walking around in Israel. Took a flight over there. Oh yeah, y'all don't know none of that. I think that it's bigger than what y'all see. It's bigger than getting on Twitter and ranting. Understanding what Twitter is. Twitter is a big brain. It's where everybody in the world goes to meet. The rich, the poor, and he calls everybody great and small. Mm. Yeah. Twitter, y'all don't understand how deep that is. You can get on Twitter and cuss out somebody that's famous before they weren't in reach. You could be cussed out by somebody that's famous before they weren't in reach. You can get on social media and now you don't need a Diddy because social media is the new Diddy. I think people had to try to understand really what's going on, like really what's going on. Son, what you doing? Yeah, y'all gotta understand what's going on. Please do try to grasp it, try to grasp it. Cause yeah, no, it's going down. It's going down. We be taking stuff like it's a joke. Yeah, no. I think that, and then the more people that you get to influence you, like they have a lot of people, and I hate to talk about other apps when I'm on other apps, but they have a lot of people that's online. Like it died. What's the matter? You sure? They have a lot of people on those other apps that is plants. That's the best way to say it. Plants. Hmm. But we'll talk about it